Have you ever found yourself waking up a little off kilter without a clear reason why? Do you sometimes experience heightened emotions or unexplained anxiety throughout the day? Perhaps you've heard the age old advice to just sleep it off. Or has someone told you that you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed? So, just what is the right side of the bed? In today's video, we're delving into the intriguing connection between sleep and our emotional and mental well-being. In recent years, much illuminating science has been published in this realm that can empower us to master our well-being. Hi there, I'm Teresa Potter, retired biochemist, chemistry teacher, athlete, certified aromatherapist, and founder of Heirloom Apothecary. I have dedicated my life to exploring ancient wisdom that is supported by cutting-edge science. I am not a mental health professional. I want to acknowledge that not all emotional and mental health issues can be fully addressed with the practices that we will cover today. But current mental health studies consistently show that these practices can have a profound effect on one's emotional and mental well-being. They are increasingly becoming an integral part of mental health treatment protocols. My biochemistry background can help us understand why the practices work. They are not just someone's opinion to be dismissed. In today's video, we will explore three things. First, we'll explore the architecture of sleep and how it affects our emotional and mental health. This fundamental knowledge empowers us to troubleshoot issues as they arise in our daily life. Two, we will look at the slippery slope of chronic sleep disturbance on our emotional and mental health. You'll want to stay tuned to the end, where we will, third, scout out practices that will empower you to be master of your emotional and mental health rather than a victim of the capricious sleep god. In our journey to uncover the profound connection between sleep and mental health, let's delve deeper into the intricate relationship between these two pillars of well-being. Research consistently shows that poor sleep isn't just a nuisance. It's a significant factor for poor mental health. Just as a healthy diet and regular exercise bolster our mental well-being, quality sleep plays a crucial role in maintaining emotional equilibrium. Studies reveal compelling links between sleep and a range of mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and more. When we skimp on sleep, we're not just sacrificing rest, we're also compromising our emotional resilience. Sleep loss disrupts our mood, dampening our positive emotions while amplifying feelings of anxiety and depression. It's as if the adage, "Don't worry, be happy," should be replaced with "Sleep, be happy." Recent research underscores the urgency of addressing sleep disturbances for mental well-being. A study from 2021 reveals that individuals getting less than 6 hours of sleep were significantly more likely to experience mental distress. For those grappling with anxiety, the risk of short sleep duration was even greater, underscoring the critical link between sleep and mental health. Moreover, disrupted sleep patterns such as insomnia can serve as red flags for impending mental health episodes. Addressing sleep issues may not only alleviate symptoms, but also prevent the onset or exacerbation of psychiatric disorders. However, the relationship between sleep and mental health isn't a simple one-way street. Often disrupted sleep causes emotional and mental health episodes that spiral into a complex feedback loop, where mental health disorders can disrupt sleep and vice versa. Today, this cycle is commonly brought on with scrolling small screens or gaming into the night during formative years, persisting through adulthood as we navigate the demands of modern life. To understand how sleep and mental health intertwine, let's take a closer look at the biological mechanisms at play. Our circadian rhythms, governed by hormones like cortisol and melatonin, regulate our sleep wake cycles. When in balance, cortisol levels rising in the morning signal wakefulness, while melatonin levels peak at night, promoting sleep. However, chronic stress and anxiety can throw this balance off, keeping cortisol levels elevated and melatonin levels suppressed. The result? Difficulty falling asleep, shallow sleep patterns, and reduced rapid eye movement or REM sleep. This stage is crucial for physical restoration processes involving toxin removal, growth hormone, and testosterone release. REM sleep is also time for cognitive restoration and emotional processing. Over time, this disruption contributes to a downward spiral, resulting in a host of diseases and weight management issues that I've discussed in my previous videos. Disrupted sleep nearly immediately triggers emotional and mood disorders, from anxiety and depression to seasonal affective disorder, and are the smoking gun, so to speak, signaling physiological and psychological disorders. In essence, the intricate dance between sleep and mental health underscores the profound impact of prioritizing quality sleep. Let's take a look at the slippery slope of chronic sleep disturbance on our emotional and mental health. You'll want to stay tuned to the end, where we will scout out practices that will empower you to be a master of your emotional and mental health. In a national sleep survey, 85% of Americans reported mood disruptions when they were unable to get enough sleep. Frequent signs of sleep loss include the following emotional and cognitive impairments. As I rapid fire off these signs, consider yourself. Do you exhibit signs of emotional or mental health impairment due to sleep loss? Signs of emotional health impairment include increased episodes of the following: fluctuations in mood, depression and psychosis, irritability, impulsivity, frustration, risk taking, stimulant use, for example, caffeine, sedative use, for example, alcohol, illegal drug use, dissociated mental processing, a gloomy mindset, reduced empathy and emotional recognition that leads to relationship conflicts. Signs of sleep loss show up in cognition skills that are severely impaired, such as the following: cognitive performance, ability to multitask, memory, attention, concentration, communication, decision making, creativity, productivity, and motor performance. Stepping back, it becomes clear, like our physical well being, mental and emotional health rely on a delicate balance. Myriad choices we make throughout the day and night maintain that balance. Even a single sleepless night can therefore do damage. We need to be mindful of this reality for both ourselves and one another. Inevitably, we all miss sleep from time to time. It is important that we make changes that are needed to get back on track. The good news is that most emotional and mental health issues are reversible. We can master our well being with proven lifestyle practices. Let's check those out together right now. All right, we've finally arrived here. We are going to explore the 10 practices that absolutely will help improve your emotional and mental health. Let's see which ones you want to try yourself. Number one, if there's anything I can advocate more than anything, is prioritize your sleep. We need to sleep at least 7 hours per night. The next lifestyle practice is, if you do miss out on sleep, make it up the next night. Waiting until the weekend to sleep in will only throw off your circadian rhythm and further complicate your sleep issues. Third practice, do not hit the snooze button. It is bad on sleep. It gives you sleep fragments that make you even sleepier. It is better to just set the alarm the extra 15 minutes of sleep later and get up with the alarm. You will get longer, uninterrupted sleep. Fourth, exercise at appropriate times for your circadian rhythm. What are those times? See my previous video that is linked below. Fifth, do not decrease sleep so you can exercise. Going to bed at 11 only to wake up at 5 to work out is not healthy. With only 6 hours of sleep, you are exercising while you are still biologically asleep. Not to mention the fact that you don't get the same benefit of exercise compared to if you had had 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You are also more prone to injury. Sixth practice is to assess your day. Evaluate the different things you do during the day. Are there good things that can be scheduled, postponed, or eliminated for something better, such as sleep or exercise? Just how much time do you really need for social media scrolling, or video gaming, or TV watching? Are you doing those things at the expense of sleep or exercise? The seventh practice is meditation. Meditation comes in different forms. In addition to traditional and guided meditation, journaling, art, and even exercise can be a meditation. Basically, anything that focuses the mind can be meditation. It builds neural pathways or superhighways for thoughts to travel in your brain. It works to quiet the mind not only during meditation, but also during stress and while falling asleep. The key to meditation is to keep bringing your mind back to where you want it, to let go of other thoughts and focus on your breath over and over again. This one practice has helped train my ADD monkey brain during the day and helped me drift off to sleep. I will link some of the free resources below to help you on your journey. The eighth practice is breathing techniques to decrease stress and anxiety. I have two favorites. The physiological sigh, advocated by Dr. Andrew Huberman, which is 2 inhales followed by a long exhale. That looks like this. Again, good inhale, and then another one. And then a long, slow exhale. Doing that just 3 times significantly calms my body. This is what we naturally do to calm down when we are very upset and crying intensely. The next time you are around a distraught child or adult, you will observe this type of breathing as they calm down. Again, or in a child, you might look at, have you ever seen that? This is your body's natural physiological sigh. You might even notice it in your dog as he calms down to sleep. The other breathing technique that really helps me is called 4-7-8 breathing, and it's advocated by Dr. Andrew Weil. That's where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7, and exhale slowly for 8. It has a profound effect on my anxiety when I do that. So let me demonstrate. Inhale 4 seconds. Hold my breath for 7. Exhale for 8. Really squeeze it out at the end. There is also a free app called Prana Breath that I have used for years when I was teaching, particularly during COVID. I would begin each video class with a 1-minute breathing exercise or meditation. My students often commented on how much it helped them. If I ever forgot to start class with breathing, they always let me know. I have a link to a little short video on that app. The 9th practice. As a certified aromatherapist and holding an advanced degree in biochemistry, I developed 2 essential oil synergies to combat my being a chronic victim of sleep, anxiety, and stress disorders my whole life. No Panic, All Chill can be applied as needed during the day or night to calm the anxious wellings that start in the chest with the lungs and then increase heart rate and then that racing mind. The effect is a subtle calming of the breathing and heart rate. The mind will tend to stop racing, allowing you to catch it and direct your thinking. Often it allows me to basically take a breath, get control of my thoughts, so I can direct them in a useful way. It works on its own or when incorporating breathing techniques that I discussed in Lifestyle Practice 5. If you need more techniques, you can find links in others below. I found that after daily use for several months, that I was able to spontaneously go into breathwork automatically in a stressful situation without applying the No Panic, All Chill. I now use it on rare occasion during the day. But when it comes to sleep, being a naturally anxious person, I need it to help calm down to sleep and stay asleep. I use it in conjunction with Sleepy Time, the other organic essential oil synergy that I developed. I like to apply the No Panic, All Chill first because I love the smell. And then apply Sleepy Time right on top. They are applied to the same points under the nostrils, at the temples, between the eyebrows on the third eye, and on the back of the neck below the hairline, above the spine. Links to the oils are in the description below. The previous 9 lifestyle practices are wonderful for establishing sound emotional and mental health. However, some people need more. If that's you, cognitive behavioral therapy is a type of therapy that can help those struggling with their mental health and sleep. It involves meeting with a licensed medical health provider who is trained to help patients change negative behavioral patterns. Cognitive behavioral therapy can also help those that do not have a mental illness. It can help folks manage stress, improve relationships, and can even help improve sleep habits and overall mental health. Remember, sleeping poorly increases the risk of poor mental health in the same way that healthy diet and exercise can help to improve our mental health. Is there a lifestyle practice or 2 that resonated with you? Please pause this video and tell me the practice or practices that you will incorporate this week to improve your sleep and consequently your emotional and mental health. Be sure to keep doing the practices that you already began in my previous videos. Recall that all these practices are additive. They build upon each other to help you become master of your well-being. Join me next week for the final sleep and well-being video as we apply all that we've learned in the past 4 videos to jet lag when we travel and to those essential souls who do shift work outside of the daily 9 to 5. Until our next encounter, sending you my love through my content. Please give me a love tap on the subscribe thumbs up button and give me a virtual hug by commenting below with topics you'd like me to cover and with the lifestyle practices that you have found useful. Sending you my love. Bye bye.